guys, so it's the last down at Cape Town. Hey guys, so it's the last night at Cape Town. We're off tomorrow. We're heading to Noengarup. We spent a fair bit of time there when I was a kid, when I was growing up, so I want to go back and see what it's like and see if we're going to remember. It'll be vastly different, because we're talking about maybe 62, 63, 65 maybe. So it's a fair while back, but we'll go back and have a look. But anyway, we'll cover that in another session. But I just want to do a very quick video because I'm going to cook up lamb shanks, 2 lamb shanks, a bit of a lamb shank stew, I suppose you'd call it. Lamb shank for me, lamb shank for Barnes. This is the second time we've cooked one up since we've been on the road, so it's a bit of a treat for us, to be honest. Well, Barnes has absolutely had it, because we've been for a walk down the beach this morning, then we went down for a drive a bit later on, and the climb out of the beach was massive. So I don't know who pulled up worst, me or him. Anyway, so I've got the Drifter Stockton charcoal starter there. In fact, it looks like she might nearly be good to go. Getting the charcoal ready. And as soon as that's done, I'll put the charcoal on the bottom. It's a bit of a mess here, but I've managed to fit the 2 lamb shanks and some vegetables, some sweet potato, some corn and some potatoes, all in there. It'll render down a bit. The lid isn't quite closing, but it will render down. And we'll kick off in there. Those charcoal might look like they're ready to go, so we'll get the charcoal in. She looks like she's cooked. I won't put it all in because I only need it in the centre, but I want to save just a little bit to put on top. I won't put it all in. I'll save a little bit because I want a little bit just to put on top of the camp oven. So it looks pretty good. We'll get the grill on, like such. Now I'd love this setup when I first seen it. Rob showed it to me when I was at Copeland Dam, and I had a look and I thought, oh, it's a really good setup. I've only got my makeshift awning out that just covers this area, but I can, my normal table I used to put off of here, I can extend on the end of that. No worries, and it'll give a big cooking area and bench area when the full awning's out. But the charcoal's in there ready to go. We'll get the little camp oven. Now that's the Uniflame spun steel camp oven. I haven't quite got it down, but it should render down and sit on top. Next thing, we'll get the last of the few little charcoals. Oh, we might need a few more, but that'll be enough to get us started. We can put a few more on once she's underway, once I see her steaming, but that'll give a little bit of heat at the top. Surprising how much heat you get out of these charcoals on top, but that should do the job. There's not many on there, but surprising how much heat you get out of them. I'll see how it goes once it starts steaming. I've just got to watch it because it will be, it's pretty close to those coals underneath, so I might need to keep an eye on that and see how we go, because there is a lot of heat coming. In fact, there's so much heat coming out of that now. Those handles almost too hot to touch. So I just want to move to the side a bit to get it away from that main heat till she gets going. So it's as simple as that, guys. But what I really want to point out was this new, well, the IGT table. I think this is an IGT 3. They've been around for some time. This new Drifter Stockton charcoal barbecue that fits in the IGT is just the bee's knees. And look at that. And to be honest, there's so many places you can't have fires at now, and I've been using the gas cooker a lot more than what I thought I would, and what I have in the past, because I always had a fire at Copeland Dam and a few other camps I went. But being I've been caught out a little bit and had to stay in caravan parks that I didn't expect as much, for one reason or another with the free camps. You get the 2 inserts as well that accommodate this. So you buy the 2 inserts, and they give you space. Nice metal top there, so if you do have to move the pot to the side, you can put it on there. Little filler in there that is custom cut for this barbecue. And nice thing is that grill actually sits above these, so if you lift that pot off and put it to the side a bit, you can actually slide that grill out of the way. And I'll probably do that when I'm looking at adding some more coals or pinching a few coals out to put on top of the camp oven. But we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of heat in that, but it's a cracker of a setup, I reckon, and I can see myself using a lot. It's just, if you already have the extension bracket that's actually meant for the IGT tab, so if you already have that, it's just a matter of getting the table and getting the 2 inserts and buying the Drifter Stockton barbecue grill, I think it's called. Yeah, it's freestanding as well. If you have a look underneath, you can actually bolt it to something if you want, but you can see it's, you know, it's got a body underneath, it's got legs, so it is freestanding if you want to have it freestanding. But I've chosen to use it this way because it's just a nice tidy setup. It takes 2 seconds to put together. Just pull the table out of the bag, put it up, and just drop that grill straight in with the inlays to fill the gaps, and there you go. Cheers, guys. I think it's going to work a treat, but we'll find out soon enough. But for me, you know, it's an ideal setup to have that barbecue charcoal, you know, because I love cooking over the coals. But the way, you know, things are and over in WA, it's so hard to be able to have a campfire, and which makes it very difficult to cook on charcoal. So that solved the problem. As soon as I seen the setup that Rob had when I met Rob and Bettina at Copeton, I said to them, I said, I'm going to have to call into Gloucester and have a look. And the pricing worked out okay for me, so I decided to buy the kit. And I've used it a few times actually, but I just never got around to doing the review. So this is a bit of a review on it, and we'll see what the end result looks like. Hopefully it's yummy. See you guys. Well guys, the time's getting on. Oh, I haven't got my hat on. I feel naked. She's been cooking. She's been on 2.5 hours now. I think it needs about another half hour, I reckon. But let's have a quick look at it, because I tell you what, it's worked a treat. I'm a super fan. It's what is it? It's a bit after 6 o'clock, I think. But I tell you what, I'm a fan of these. I love this IGT with the new BBQ Charcoal box. It's a cracker. I rate it. It's real good. I'll be using it a lot. But anyway, let's see how we go. How's it going? I haven't checked for about an hour. Oh, check the steam. Oh, geez, a bit hard to see, but she's clearing. Oh, it's looking all right, isn't it? A couple of nice lamb shanks in there. Maybe a little bit more beer in there just to keep that moisture going, but wow. She's the go. She's the go. Me and Barnes will be eating well tonight. Yeah. It's looking good. It just worked a treat. Just a low layer of coals in the bottom there. I threw some more coals in about probably about 30 minutes, 45 minutes ago maybe. It was getting a bit light on, but spread them thin. Throw a couple more coals on top, just keep that temperature on the top. But no, it looks good. The IG3 table, using the Uniflame spun steel small camp oven, and cooked on the new Drifter Stockton charcoal barbecue that fits beautifully in here with the inserts cut out, sit on the side. It's a cracker, guys. I love it. I'll be using this a lot more. Jeez. Especially now, it's getting so tough to to have a fire. You know, like I haven't been able to have a fire at the last 5 sites I've been to. So now, you know, I can just hook up the old charcoal grill. I suppose if I had to, if I was desperate and I didn't have any charcoal, I could just get some small wood, crank it up, give it a bit of a burn in there and settle down. But it's I've never had an issue with running out of charcoal. I tend to get it. But now I'm in WA, I'll need to find out where I can source it. Geez, it'd be good if they made charcoal out of mallee root. That's a good timber. You know, mallee root, we used to go and collect that in the trailer as kids, and she'd burn hot and long in the fire. Anyway, there we go, guys. She's cooked up, and me and Barnes will be eating well. We'll have plenty of fuel in the engine and get up in the morning and get going. Tomorrow, we're off to Noangarup, a country sheep and wheat farming community where I grew up for a little bit. Well, I spent quite a bit of time there as a kid. Let's say, I don't know, 11 years old, maybe 9 to 11. See you guys. Look after each other. I've had a few beers, so you're welcome to have a couple. The old emu export, I'm getting into that. I tell you what, I love it. Look after each other. Be kind to each other and be kind to your relations. It'll come back to you in the end, don't worry, guys. And most of all, safe travels and enjoy.